Good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk. I'm back. So really quickly, I got an email from Facebook on Saturday while I had taken the girls to get their toes painted. And it said, like, you had posted a video in February of last year, I guess that had technically belonged to someone else. And I totally get copyright. But they could have just taken it down or told me to take it down. Instead, they booted me off Facebook for 3 days. So here's what I want to tell you. Every day, Coffee Talk is posted on my YouTube page. If you ever come back to Facebook and I am not here, it looks like I've disappeared, go to YouTube and see if I'm there. The link, I posted the link yesterday. Go subscribe to my YouTube page. Just subscribe to it. You don't have to watch it, but just know that it's there, because if you subscribe, it will send you a notice when I post a new video and you'll know. Trust me. It was very upsetting to me because you guys were messaging me like, where are you? Is Ace okay? And I was like, these poor people think my dog died and I can't even respond to them. It was like really, really upsetting to me. So anyway, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can stay connected. Anyway, and thank you to everybody who tried to spread the word to other people on this planet about what happened. You guys are awesome soldiers, and I love you for that. Okay, so I want to share something with you. When I left to go to college, I was rushing a sorority. You know, that's like, most of you, I'm sure, know what that is. Anyway, so you go around to meet different sororities, and they decide based on your personality if your personality fits them. And it's like a big deal when you're a young girl. I was 17, 18, you know, those ages that you're in a new place. You want to be liked. You want to find your people, right? So I met this girl, and she was eclectic. Dressed differently, just sort of had a different vibe to her. And for some reason, we were in the same group that was going around to each of the sororities. And every sorority we walked out of, she went, nope, those are not my people. And I'm like, the first and second one, I'm like, okay. But by like the fifth one, I was like, no, nobody, nothing's working. She was like, no, those are not my people. So at the end of the day, she and I were walking back to our dorm, and like, she wasn't by looks the girl that I normally would flock to. And I don't think that I was what she would normally pick up either. But it was just by proxy that we sort of connected. And we walked back, and she was like, I won't get a bid from any of those sororities. I was like, you don't know that. We met so many different groups of people. She was like, trust me. None of those people were my people. And she was like, good luck. So I kind of forgot about her. The next couple of days went by. It was like bid day. You go to this place to find out if you get a bid from a sorority. And I got one bid. And I was like hurt. I was like, okay, so out of like 7 groups, only one thought I was their people. And it always ends up working out exactly how it should work out. I was a Delta Zeta. I am a Delta Zeta, and I love my sorority, and I love my girls, and I can't imagine it ever going any other way. But that's not the point. The point is that I ran into this girl like a year later, and she was not in a sorority. And we were talking, and I said to her, whatever ended up happening? And she said, I didn't get a bid. And she said, and I met people eventually, and met friends that are my people, and whatever. And I have great friends. And that always stuck with me. And I was so envious of her level of self-confidence at that age. Most of us don't have it at that age. Hell, most of us don't have it at the age we are now. Let's be honest. To just know, but it's more than knowing. Because our mind knows that not everybody is our cup of tea, and we won't be everybody's cup of tea. We know that. We know you could be the sweetest peach in the basket, but for somebody who doesn't like peaches, you will never be good enough. We know that. But there is something about not just knowing it, but being okay with it. That is an acquired skill that takes so much practice to master that most of us don't ever fully get there before we die. So on my inspiration board and on the stuff that I'm working on for coffeetalk.com, I said, how did I say it? I wrote it down for us. Don't waste the finite, small amount of time we have on this earth trying to convince people that you are enough for them. Because the wrong people will never believe it. They will never believe it. So no matter how much you do for them, no matter how much you turn yourself inside out and tie yourself into knots for them, you could be a martyr for them. You could do and do and do and do for them, but the wrong people will never see your value. Never. Once you accept this, once you're trying to do for someone and you see like you're trying to convince them how good you are and they just cannot see it, what you have to realize is they literally cannot see it. They are not your people. Imagine we're all like aliens or something, right? And I give off a purple aura. And only people who can see purple auras can see me. That is literally what it is like. Only people who can see your goodness will see it. People who cannot see it will never see your value, yet we exhaust so much energy on people who will never see us in that way. They will never see the purple aura. They physically cannot. But there we are, standing on one leg, trying to do party tricks, like trying desperately to convince them that we are enough, and they simply cannot see it. Like, oh my God, I'm choking. Okay. We waste so much of our emotional good health on the wrong people, on the wrong love, on the wrong friendship, on the wrong family members. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes even people with the same blood running through their veins cannot see your purple aura, for my metaphor. So what does this mean? It means if you have made a tried and true effort to show somebody who you are and what you have to offer, and they still don't get it, they still don't value you, what you need to realize in that exact moment is they never will. They cannot see it. Do not waste your good emotional health any longer. Let them pass you by. They will never walk the path with you. Wait for the right people to come along. They will come and they will see it. They'll go, purple aura, that's what I see. And they will cling to you and they will walk the path with you. You have to know that. Sometimes people come along and we think that they see our purple aura, but really all they're doing is sucking the purple aura away from us. And before we know it, we look like, we're all like shriveled up, like they're sucking all our good energy. And then we snap out of it and go, oh my God, you're sucking all of my mental and emotional good health. You have to go. And then we go replenish. So sometimes we let the Klingons hang out a little too long. Be mindful of that and do not let it destroy your heart. If they cannot see you, it is nothing you are doing. They literally cannot see your goodness. They will never see your value. Let them pass you by. Don't be sad. Go, they just can't see it. They cannot see how fabulous I am. Sorry for them. I love you so much today. It's hump day, folks. I love you so much. Have a great day.